Hello friend, a special offer from our channel sponsors. This channel wouldn't be possible without them or the temporary reprieve from that devastatingly legitimate court injunction. I've recently partnered with them and I can't thank them enough. They are big supporters of me. They have even appointed me as sole director of the company. Just so humbling and mildly concerning given the volume of undisclosed litigation and investigations on foot. But I trust them and the faith they have given me. Particularly whilst the former directors have a well-earned break traveling overseas for an unusually long period of time, to non-extradition countries. They are even comfortable with me handling things when they are unnervingly uncontactable. Ever. They really need to look at changing mobile carriers. I'll definitely be raising that if I ever get to speak to them. Anyway, here it is. The mop that's not just a mop, it's a revolution, a lifestyle, a community, a government-sanctioned problem in several jurisdictions. Introducing the LifeClean 360 Elite Smart Mop, a cleaning experience so advanced, so powerful, it has been banned in 17 countries and counting. Which only makes you want it more, doesn't it? Picture this, you're not just mopping your floors, you're transforming your life. With the LifeClean 360, you'll swipe your way to success, cleaner homes, a stronger body, and the self-esteem you didn't even know you'd lost. Don't believe me? Let me tell you the story of Dr. William Willie Sells, the genius behind this breakthrough. A former tech entrepreneur and visionary, Dr. Sells left the corporate world to tackle the real issues: modern inconveniences, dirty floors, messy lives, untapped potential, and an impressive number of mounting fraud and personal injury claims. He's been sought after the world over, including the FBI, Interpol, and private investigators. I think even Dog the Bounty Hunter was keen to make his acquaintance at one point. What gives you more credence than Dog the Bounty Hunter? The man looks like a Monster energy drink that sprouted a badge and a moral compass. With his bleach-fried mullet, sunglasses permanently glued to his face, and a tactical vest full of absolutely nothing tactical, he somehow manages to track down fugitives using nothing but vibes, life advice, and a cameraman. And despite this, the mullet is making a comeback. The mullet is the only hairstyle that says I want it all and I want it on my head. A hairstyle that looks like it had an argument with itself. Can't decide if you want to keep some length or go short? Why choose when you can have both? Nothing says business in the front and backyard, barbecue in the back quite like a mullet. It was the ultimate flex in the 80s. Whether you were a rock star really into professional wrestling, or that one guy at school that definitely had a dirt bike, the women rocking mullets were just as fearless. They knew every word to Pour Some Sugar on Me, and fully believed it was the most seductive song ever written. Not to mention having Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet on cassette and on vinyl, just in case, and probably on a t-shirt cut into an off-the-shoulder masterpiece. They wore hoop earrings big enough to pick up radio signals, and were always ready to throw down if someone looked at them wrong in a roller rink, and all the while still chewing gum. The mullet was the perfect match for a perm and a Canadian tuxedo, classic denim shirt, light-wash denim jacket, and matching high-waisted denim jeans. An indigo masterpiece and a bold fashion statement that screams, I respect no fabric but denim. Once the uncontested king of hairstyles, it was laughed off the style map, relegated to fancy dress parties, Billy Ray Cyrus, and guys who used to be in a band. Nothing said questionable decisions, quite like a mullet. And yet, much like Garth Brooks following the Chris Gaines experiment, the mullet has made a comeback, and it's not asking for permission. Garth Brooks, one of the biggest country music stars ever, decided to reinvent himself as a moody alternative rock singer named Chris Gaines. He even gave himself a dramatic backstory, complete with a fake biography, a mysterious scar, and a behind-the-music special. The problem was nobody had asked for it. Fans were utterly confused. Garth, famous for cowboy hats and country anthems, suddenly had emo bangs, guy liner, and was singing pop rock ballads. The album flopped, and the planned Chris Gaines movie never happened. After the bizarre experiment tanked, Garth disappeared Chris Gaines and quietly returned to being himself, like nothing ever happened. Fast forward a few years, and Garth Brooks was back to selling out stadiums as if his goth alter ego never existed. Of course, today's mullet has evolved. It's faded, textured, and sometimes even styled on purpose. But the energy? Still 100% the same. Whether you're a small-town legend or a fashion-forward risk-taker, rocking a mullet now says one thing loud and clear. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I refuse to explain myself. Anyway, Dr. Sells is the man behind many life-changing products that we use on a daily basis, and just take for granted. You know, those products you sometimes wonder about, whether they were part of the product recall they mentioned in the news. You probably own one of these or know of someone in a large cancer cluster that probably did. The reversible candle, the pepper spray hairbrush, the invisible belt, scented staplers, and how did we ever live without the spaghetti straw? But I'll let Dr. Sells tell you the motivation behind the LifeClean 360. I didn't just want to create a mop, I wanted to create a movement. A way for people to take control of their lives, physically, mentally, and emotionally. One swipe at a time. That's where the LifeClean 360 Elite comes in. The LifeClean 360 is made from the same materials used by NASA for their mops. That's right. If it's good enough for astronauts to clean up zero-gravity protein powder spills, it's good enough for your sticky kitchen floor. This mop isn't just any mop, it's weapons-grade military mop technology. It has been battle-tested in historical World War II reenactments. Okay, technically it was a fancy dress party, and technically the battle was over who spilled chips on the floor. But rest assured, this mop could be used in combat. If, combat required a stick-like object for light disciplinary taps. And best of all, the LifeClean 360 is incredibly easy to store. Simply place it in a tall, large cupboard, a shed, or if space is tight, rent an off-site storage facility. Fees may apply. Let's break down the revolutionary features that make this mop unlike anything you've ever seen. First, there's the wireless technology. That's right, it's wireless because, well, it's a mop. It doesn't need wires. Genius, isn't it? Then there's the Smart Touch Hub. Imagine this. While mopping your floors, you can check the weather, trade stocks, scroll through Instagram, and even order replacement mop heads. All from a tiny screen of a second-generation iPhone precariously attached to the mop handle with rubber bands. It's multitasking at its finest. But wait, the LifeClean 360 isn't just a mop, it's a gym. With the Fitness Revolution attachment, you can transform your mop into a full-body workout system. Use resistance bands to tone your arms, do squats while mopping, or bring it to the gym and bench press it. Why pay for an expensive gym membership when you can get abs while cleaning? Want to take your transformation even further? Our Meal Clean nutrition plan has you covered. Say goodbye to messy cooking with our delicious, dirt-free protein shakes. Packed with cutting-edge nutrition, based on 1970 science that says sugar is good for you. These shakes provide the perfect blend of protein and energy. Plus, they're 90% sugar for that quick energy boost you didn't know you needed. Studies show that sugar is essential for mental clarity, happiness, and probably world peace. So drink up and clean up. It's the ultimate combo. Need to reach those hard-to-clean areas? The Bendy Clean Pro attachment has you covered. With its comically long, bendable arm, you can clean behind couches and corners without taking a single step. Or you could just walk around the corner, but the choice is yours. Want more? How about the Omega Memory Module? Not to be confused with Kevin Trudeau's Mega Memory, the late-night infomercial masterpiece that preyed on your deepest insecurities about forgetting your own phone number. This was the brainchild of Kevin Trudeau, a man whose real superpower wasn't memory, but selling people the dream of having one. For 3 easy payments, you could receive a set of cassette tapes and workbooks that would supposedly rewire your brain into an unstoppable recall machine. I mean, nothing says cutting-edge brain science like rewinding a tape with a pencil. Forget tedious studying or, actual neuroscience. Just listen to Kevin's voice on a Walkman, and soon you'll be remembering names, grocery lists, and childhood traumas in HD clarity. Ironically, the biggest memory breakthrough was made by the FTC when it finally remembered that false advertising is illegal. Kevin was sentenced to 10 years in prison for criminal contempt. This was after repeatedly ignoring court orders to stop making misleading claims about his books and products. While locked up, Trudeau didn't waste his charm. He reportedly became a motivational speaker for fellow inmates, which is the most Kevin Trudeau thing imaginable. Imagine being in prison and still getting a sales pitch about manifesting success from the guy who went to jail for selling nonsense. A real once-in-a-generation talent in the field of confidence-based economics. So have you ever wanted a photographic memory? Just attach the Omega memory device to your mop, and it will capture anything you want to remember. Sure, it's technically just a phone holder, and you still have to use your own phone and take the pictures yourself, but hey, tomato, tomato. And at the heart of it all is our patented Infinite Replace Core 2.0, an advanced cleaning element so delicate, it must be replaced every 2 weeks for optimal performance. Think of it as your mop's lifeblood. A small price to pay for perfection, right? But the LifeClean 360 is more than just a product, it's a community. When you subscribe, you'll gain access to our exclusive LifeClean app, where you can connect with other cleaners, share your progress, and compete in mopping fitness challenges. Swipe your way to the top of the leaderboard and earn badges like Streak-Free Champion or Bendy Clean Warrior. All this can be yours for just $499.99. But wait, order in the next 10 minutes, and you can take advantage of our special introductory price of $599.99. That's right, just 10 easy payments of $599.99 to change your life. And for just $29.99 a month per day, you'll gain access to our meal clean shakes, workout plans, and replacement cores. Join the movement today and become part of something bigger. Like the folks who lined up for the first Segway believing it was the future of transportation only to become part of the world's shortest trend cycle. No pun intended. I didn't invent the LifeClean 360 Elite, but if I did, I would say it's not just a mop. It's a lifestyle. It's the future. Order now, supplies are limited, terms and conditions apply. Results not guaranteed. Sugar content may cause unexpected energy crashes. Infinite Replace Core subscription required. But wait, for a limited time with every purchase, you'll receive the Mini Mop 2000, absolutely free. The Mini Mop is perfect for cleaning miniature houses, doll furniture, or the overwhelming sense of regret you'll feel after purchasing this product. Made from 100% recyclable and gluten-free toothpicks with little bits of string sticky tape to the bottom. Please note, sticky tape not included and also not recyclable. At LifeClean Industries, we care about the environment. That's why we are committed to creating sustainable junk, the kind of high-quality trash that can be recycled on eBay for a substantially low resale price to people who've been bombarded by our saturated marketing and fake reviews, but still don't fully trust us enough to pay full price. That's sustainability in action. Disclaimer: requires a mobile phone device. See physician before exercise. Not suitable for pregnant women. Not a flotation device. If ingested, seek urgent medical attention or call the Poisons hotline. May contain traces of peanuts. Any likeness to real people or an actual useful fit-for-purpose cleaning device is purely fictional. This also includes all testimonials and reviews, which, pending litigation, must be acknowledged as completely fabricated and subject to ongoing regulatory action. Improper use or any attempt to make the LifeClean 360 actually function as a cleaning device may result in injury. Please only use as intended, a unique, conversation-starting art piece for non-functional display purposes only. But don't just take our word for it. Hear from our thrilled customers, who we can't actually name due to pending lawsuits. Now, due to certain legal complications, we must inform you that the LifeClean 360 is not available for purchase in most regions. In fact, it has been outright banned in Australia, Canada, the European Union, and parts of Ohio. Additional court orders require us to issue corrections for previous and, if we're being honest, current marketing claims, including revolutionary cleaning technology, NASA approved, and possibly will change your life forever. Although technically it will change your life forever in the sense that you'll never financially recover from this purchase. For full legal disclosures, court-ordered statements, and a comprehensive list of international recalls, visit our website, which is unlisted and can only be accessed via an encrypted password written in Furbish. To receive an English copy of these statements, simply email us at freethemopandferrisbueller@hotmails.com.xx. Include a reply-paid return envelope also written in Furbish. But don't wait. Order the LifeClean 360 Elite today before the courts force us to stop selling it entirely. Because we're already on thin ice, additional fees apply. Bye, friend.